welcome to our study. Thank you so much for joining us here. We're really excited to work with you. As you probably know, we are conducting a study on bilateral ASMR versus unilateral ASMR. And that's just basically a study that was inspired by the known phenomenon in which many people experience ASMR tingles more strongly on one side of the body than the other, or only on one side of the body. We are studying people who experience bilateral ASMR tingles, as well as people who experience unilateral ASMR tingles, people who experience both in different scenarios. We even are studying people who don't have ASMR. We're trying to get a really broad section of results here. So, again, thank you so much for coming in. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through a whole series of exercises that are meant to trigger an ASMR response, okay? So what I want to do is I want to show you this chart right here. It's very important, okay? So I'm going to show you this chart, and then I'm going to be applying some little electrode sticky pads to your head. I'm going to be hooking them up just so we can track your response, we can track your brain waves. So we're doing the study. So first, here we go. All right. So I want you to look very carefully at this chart. I'm very proud of this chart. Worked very hard to make it. Okay. Let me get my, love a good pointer. Just a moment. Do you have one of these? They're great. They make you feel really powerful. You want to point at everything. It's good. It's great. Okay. So here we go. This is a chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 throughout the exercises that I'm going to be conducting on you. I am going to be asking you for a number 1 through 5. I'm going to be asking you to rate how many tingles you're feeling. I may ask on your left side on a scale of 1 to 5, what are you feeling? I may ask you on your right arm. I may ask you all over right now, okay? I'm going to ask you different questions, but for each of the questions, we're going to be using the same scale. This scale, which once again, I worked very hard on it. I'm quite proud of it, okay? So 1 would indicate ASMR tingles are barely perceptible or not present at all. Okay, so that's 1. For 2 would mean mild ASMR tingles, just mild ones. Okay, so that's 2. So for 3, you would say 3 if you were experiencing moderate ASMR tingles. All right, so moderate ASMR tingles for 3, okay? Now, for 4, you would choose 4 as your number if you were experiencing ASMR tingles that may be qualified as stronger than moderate, but milder than strong. Very pleasant indeed, yet not the most powerful ASMR tingles one is capable of experiencing. Okay, so that's 4, and then finally, 5 is what you would indicate if you were experiencing strongest ASMR tingles. Okay, so that would be 5, okay? Do you need to look at it any longer? You kind of feel like 1? I'll set it right over there so you can glance at it now and then if you want to. I worked very hard on this. I'm quite proud of it, okay? So I'm going to put that right there. Oh, I hate to put this down, but I'm going to put it down for now. Let's see. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start applying these little sticky pads that we'll be applying the electrodes to. Then I'll glove up and we'll dive right in. Are you ready? Okay, and I know you probably were given some literature ahead of time about what we're going to be doing, but I did just want to remind you that parts of this exercise may involve me gently touching you, usually in the face, head area, sometimes the arms. Is that all right with you? Okay. All right, and if at any time during the session you're feeling uncomfortable or you'd like me to stop, just let me know and we can pause the session, okay? All right, so take one of these and I'm going to place it right right up here. Okay, and another one. Right here. Good. Okay. Let's get one right here. Mm-hmm. Same spot. Other side. Right. Perfect. Okay, gonna move around back. Put a couple on the back there. Let's do one here behind the ear. Good. Other side. Beautiful. Two more at the back here. That looks good. And over here. Perfect. Okay, and let's go ahead and get these all hooked up. Got one here. Just gotta kind of clip on some stuff here. Here. I got one over here. Back here. And this one. And one more. Right here. Okay, good, perfect. All right, we are ready to move on ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my gloves here, just a moment. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let you know right now that the whole beginning set of tests that we're going to be doing, you can have your eyes open for. In fact, you're going to need your eyes open for some of them. And then the last section is going to be done with your eyes closed. I'm going to be placing a little eye mask over your eyes, okay? And those are going to be purely audible ones. Those are some that we want to be able to test what's happening when you're only having audio input instead of visual as well. Okay, so once we get to that part and I have you close your eyes, we will do those last few tests, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to quietly sneak out the room and ask you to just rest here for a while. You can take a nap, if you'd like, or you can just sit quietly with your thoughts, listen to some music, whatever you'd like. But we do want to go ahead and get some readings of what's going on in your brain there as you are transitioning from the session to kind of more baseline place, okay? So we're going to have the whole first set of tests, then we will close the eyes, put on the eye mask, we'll do the audio ones, and then I'm going to leave, you're going to rest for a while, and that's it, quite frankly, okay? Alright, does that sound like a good time to you? It sounds like a great time to me. Okay, so, good. Let me just go ahead and grab something. You're all set up, and I would like to start. Let me just make sure I have everything I need over here. Okay, good. And let's go ahead and review the chart again real quick. Okay, so just as a reminder, yes, here we go. 1, ASMR tingles are barely perceptible or not present at all the way down to 5, which would indicate the strongest ASMR tingles, okay? So go ahead and let me know if you need to see that again at any point. I'm happy to show it to you. I'm actually quite proud of it. I worked very hard on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to any of the questions I'm going to ask you, okay? All right. So to begin with, I'm going to be rubbing my fingers together like this. I'm going to bring it quite close to your ears, both sides. I'm going to make some different movements, and I'm going to be asking you on a scale of 1 to 5, how strong are you feeling them on one side or the other, okay? All right, so now on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being barely perceptible or not present at all, 5 being strongest ASMR tingles, how strongly are you feeling the tingles right now on your left side? And now how strongly on your left side? Good, okay. How strongly are you feeling them on your left side? Again, good. And now how strongly are you feeling them on your left side? Good. And now how strongly are you feeling them on your left side? Good, perfect, okay. So now I'm going to be gently touching your face. Bring my finger down the bridge of your nose. And running my thumbs, sweeping gently over your eyebrows. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Good. Now how strongly are you feeling them on your right side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Good. And now on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly on your right side? Good. Okay. Back to this. Now, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Now, 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling them on your right side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling them on your right side? Good. Just checking your readings as you go here. You're looking really good. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling tingles on your right side? Good. Scale of 1 to 10. Just kidding. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling tingles on your right side? Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? again, I'm going to be touching your face, down the bridge of your nose, eyebrows. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5, how strong on your right side? Good. And again, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Good. All right. Now, next, all right, for the next test, I'm going to take this right here. It's a rain stick. It makes a gentle sound that sounds a little bit like rain. Okay, so I'm going to start on this side, and then on this side I'm going to keep asking the same questions, okay? So, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Good. 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Okay, now, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? All right, perfect. Next, let me go ahead and grab this very soft cotton pad. I'm going to be using it to gently touch different spots on your face, okay? It's beginning just above your eye here. Gently. Now, as I'm touching your face, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side right now? Okay. Scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5, how strong on your right side? Good. And again, how strong on your right side? Good. Beautiful. Back to the rain stick. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Scale of 1 to 5. How strong on your right side? On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side. Alright, beautiful. Now again with the cotton, I'm going to be doing something very similar, just touching your face. Scale of 1 to 5. How strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5. How strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Good. How strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Beautiful. Alright. Gonna put these away. Now, I have a bottle of liquid here, and I'm going to be just sort of moving it around on either side of your head and over your head. I'm going to be asking you some more of the same questions. You ready? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly on your left side? On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly on your left side? Good. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly on your left side? Alright, good. How strongly on your left side? Okay. How strongly on your left side? Alright, beautiful. Now, I have this soft brush right here. I'm going to be gently brushing your face, just like this. Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling them on your right side? Good. Okay, and now, see if I can get the right angle here. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, on your right side? Good. Scale of 1 to 5 on your right side. Good. Okay. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? Scale of 1 to 5. How strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly on your right side? On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your right side? On a scale of 1 to 5, on your right side. Good. Beautiful. All right, a little more brushing. Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Good. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly are you feeling ASMR tingles on your left side? Okay. And let's see here. On a scale of 1 to 5, how are you feeling on your right side? Okay. Scale of 1 to 5, how are you feeling on your left side? Okay, good. On a scale of 1 to 5, how are you feeling on your left side? Okay, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and grab that eye mask. It's nice and soft. I'm going to go ahead and lower it over your eyes. Alright, so once again, you're going to hear my fingers doing that. Now one more time, tell me, on a scale of 1 to 5, how strong are your ASMR tingles on the left? Good. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong on the left? On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong are your tingles on the left? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong on the left? How about now? And now. Once again on the left. One more time, how strong? Beautiful. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong on the left? How strong on the left? How strong on the left? Good. How strong on the left? How strong on the left? How strong on the left? Beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong are your ASMR tingles on the right? Good. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong are your ASMR tingles on the right? Very good. How strong on the right? How strong on the right? Good. How strong on the right? How strong on the right? How strong on the right? Great. Okay. How strong on the right? How strong on the right? And again, how strong on the right? Beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 5, How strong are your ASMR tingles on the right? Good. Now, how strong on the right? And now, how strong are they on the right? How strong on the right? Beautiful. Again. On a scale of 1 to 5, how strong are your ASMR tingles on the right? How strong on the right? How strong on the right? Good. Thank you. Okay, and for this next part, I'm going to be whispering some words into your ears, one at a time or just from the front. And what I want you to do is repeat back the words that I'm saying, okay? So I'm going to whisper a word, you're going to repeat it to me, and then I'm going to say how strong on the left or how strong on the right, and you'll let me know, okay? Purple. Good. How strong on the left? Pumpkin. Beautiful. How strong on the left? Bubble. Good. How strong on the left? Kitten. Good. How strong on the left? Gazebo. How strong on the left? Lagoon. How strong on the left? Gentle. How strong on the left? Piano. How strong on the left? Unique. How strong on the left? Good. All right. Now, monkey. How strong on the right? Bundle. Good. How strong on the right? Daily. How strong on the right? Okay, so once again, repeating after me and then letting me know how strong, okay? Gentle. How strong on the right? Dream time. Good. How strong on the right? Upside down. Yes. How strong on the right? Bunny. How strong on the right? Peekaboo. How strong on the right? Okay, now I'm going to gently place my hands on your shoulders, and I'm going to be squeezing your shoulders. Sometimes I'll just be squeezing here on the left, sometimes I'll just squeeze here on the right, sometimes I'll squeeze both at the same time, okay? But I'll make sure I let you know what I'm about to do, okay? So I've got my hands right here, and it won't be a super hard squeeze, just a firm but gentle one, okay? So, squeezing both shoulders at the same time, I'm gonna squeeze and release. How strong? 1 to 5 on the left. Okay, so again, both shoulders, I'm gonna squeeze, 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 and relax. How strong on the left? Okay, again, both shoulders, squeeze, release. How strong on the left? Good. Okay. So just the left shoulder, I'm going to squeeze, 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 and release. How strong on the left? Good. Just the right shoulder, I'm going to squeeze, 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 and let go. How strong on the left? Good. Now both shoulders, I'm going to squeeze and release. How strong on the right? Good. Again, both shoulders, I'm going to squeeze, 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 and release. How strong on the right? Okay. Now just the left, I'm going to squeeze. How strong on the left? How strong on the right? Okay. Left shoulder again, I'm going to squeeze and release. How strong on the right? Okay. Both shoulders, I'm going to squeeze, 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 and release. Scale of 1 to 5, how strong on the right? Good, and squeezing just the right side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. How strong on the right? Beautiful. All right, well, that's all we need to do for today. I'm going to go ahead and leave the mask on and let you rest. You can stay here for as long as you'd like. And of course, we'd be more than happy to have you come back so we can include you in any of our future studies. All right. Thank you. Rest well.